Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today I'm sharing an update. So let me start off by saying thank you to all of you for your kind comments and your messages. They have been a big source of encouragement. As a lot of you know, I have been pretty sick for a couple of weeks and ended up getting tested both at home and in a lab for antibodies for COVID-19. So I did receive my results, and as I suspected, they were negative. Both the home swab by Pixel and the antibody testing, which I did have to go to the lab and have blood drawn for, were negative. So that's the good news. I feel like now I can go out if I have to and not bring any unwanted guests with me to share with other people. That was my main concern. I had told the doctor we're up against some dates that may or may not happen for my son graduating, and I just needed to kind of know if it was safe for me to go out anywhere. So obviously we live in a small home and we're a family of 5. We had discussed at length when this all started, if one of us were to become positive, it was going to be next to impossible to prevent all of us from getting it, but we could go ahead and quarantine at home by not going out and sharing it with others. So that was my main goal. Good results, very prompt. It was a matter of 3 days, I believe. So anyways, all that to say, my doctor did also run a bunch of blood tests and waiting on a few other things because I did feel so sick. He also put me on a round of antibiotics that kind of helped me feel better for the second day, and then it wasn't like I was even on them. So I'm finally feeling human. I have makeup on today. It's the first time in a very long time, and I've been able to do some things around the house again. So getting my energy back slowly but surely from whatever it is I've been fighting. It was really interesting to hear my doctor say that he wanted to test me for antibodies. I had been really sick with the flu back at sort of the end of January, beginning of February, and so I also had bronchitis, and like there was just so much going on with me then. I couldn't sleep because I was coughing so horribly that he said, between this and that, I just want to go ahead and test you. So that was very interesting. But then you just have to sort of weigh and balance, you know, the results of the test and how much you can really put in their reliability. But for me, that is enough to at least know if there is something that I have to go out for. I can go to the store if we run out of something. So I feel very much relieved, and I am starting to feel better. So day by day, just like anyone else, just kind of trying to get through things right now. The kids have a lot of little things, drive through everything and drop off books in plastic bags labeled with their names. Lots of little wrapping up the school year and that sort of thing. So we're doing a lot, although it's not really a lot compared to normal. We do have a few fun things that are happening for graduation that are not traditional, and so at least I'm cleared to go to those. And you know, we're just sort of dealing with everything on top of our pandemic in this country. It's been really quiet around our neighborhood. We do live a stone's throw from a lot of the larger protests down at the beach, and I think everyone who is in our neighborhood as families is just kind of staying put, and I don't have the answers. If I did, I'd be giving them freely. But I think that we are at a very interesting time in history for so many reasons all at once. And so I am looking forward to turning the page. I was thinking earlier today that, my goodness, if I knew in 2019 how good it was compared to the year ahead of us that we face, man, I think I would have relaxed a lot more and celebrated. So I'm sure many of you can relate to that. I'm sorry, I did have to switch out my memory card. My camera was just really full. And I was thinking about earlier how we had fast forward buttons on old tape recorders and how it would be really nice to just press fast forward on 2020. But then I was thinking about how some of the things that I learned the most from and that I think really shaped and molded who I am and how I want to live my life and how I want to raise my kids were hard. They were the hardest things that I've had to go through. And so as much as I would really like to go back to 2019 or fast forward 2020, I think these are the important things that generations to come will be shaped and molded by. At least I hope so. I know that we're having a lot of conversations here in our home, and I hope you are as well. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to jump on and say hi, let you guys see I am feeling better. I have really appreciated the messages that you guys have sent. And for those of you that have reached out, thank you. That really does mean a lot to me. I've just been taking it slow, doing little things here and there, and a lot of thinking. So I did want to share the testing process with those of you who were interested to see it. I didn't even know that that was an option to test at home. And, you know, it's a great option for those who, you know, their doctors may suspect they could be carrying something, so that you're not going out and spreading anything. So that was interesting. The one thing I did learn, so I wish I could, you know, sort of edit the video, it's already up, is that there is a number on the vial that you're assigned to, and when you receive your package, you do go online and you type in that number so that it can be correlated with you. So I was out of it. I'm still partially out of it, but feeling a little better day by day, and I thought that was really interesting. So I hope this finds you well. And for those that are interested, I think I'm going to be sharing some DIYs with you guys. I've been really focusing inward with everything going on, and obviously having not felt super well or having a lot of energy, I've been piddling around doing a lot of little projects. So I think that's what's next. I've also done a few other things around the house that I'll be sharing with you guys soon. And I want to thank you all so much for your support. Love each other, and I can't wait to see you all next in the next video.